Hi everyone. Today I want to speak about a very useful topic. Um, this is actually targeted to students, marketing professionals, and middle level management, higher level management in big industries, corporates, organizations, where so many people they have so much of skill, so much of knowledge, and they have so much to tell others. And a stage is such a platform where you can address so much big gathering, and your voice could be heard to so many people. And many people they aspire to become very good speakers. It is not that they don't have talent. It's not that they don't have knowledge. It is just that they have never did it before. That is the reason they have this kind of a phobia of facing public on the stage. Uh, they might have some inhibitions about it, just because few reasons could be that they have never done it before, or maybe they have some kind of an inferiority complex, that perhaps they feel that their language skills are not good, or they feel that they feel that maybe they may not be liked by the audience, or they may also feel sometimes that there are so many good speakers, where do I stand, can I really speak good, all these kind of negative thinking, and this kind of phobia will be there. And even in the upbringing of some individuals, if they are an introvert kind of environment where such opportunities are not available for them, and if they have never addressed any crowd, or if they have not been able to perform their oratory skills in any kind of environment, definitely they might lose confidence, and they might be feeling that I may not be a good orator. But honestly speaking, it all depends on your willpower and your confidence, and everyone and everybody who has a desire to become a good speaker can definitely be. Just that you need to do certain things, and I'm sure you can be an excellent speaker. You can't become a good speaker overnight, but you need to do it diligently with some practice, and with some techniques which I'm going to tell you, and it will surely help you. First and foremost, the basic thing is you need to do proper research. If you have to give a speech on the stage, you need to do proper research about the subject, about what you are speaking, what is the content, and how you're going to address it. You can write it instead of writing a page, total page as an essay. It would be better if you write it in bullet points, so that it is easy for you to remember. It is a technique where bullet points. If you remember one word from one line what you have written, your memory will catch that point, and the entire sentence will be in your mind. So that is one way. First you write down, do lot of research, read lot of books, and first prepare a good script for your speech. That is point number one. And second, in your script, the most important thing which will really make the audience feel your presence is your opening statement. Once you are on stage, it will be your opening statement. Your opening statement could be a question, like which will actually draw attention towards you. For example, do you know how many people have been affected by corona till now? That is a question. That question will catch the public eye. Some startling question, or you can start with a joke, or you can start with a story, something which is interesting. It should not be very long, some small, or you can start with a proverb, very good proverb. These are the opening statements are very important. Just that to conquer the crowd, to ensure that the crowd gives you proper attention, you need to have a very strong opening statement. And then second thing is, You should tell what you have to tell, and then tell what you have told. I know this is a bit kind of confusing. I'll repeat. You should tell first, once you start, what you are going to tell, and then tell, and then again tell what you have already told. So these three things if you do, then the audience will be very clear about what message you want to convey. Okay, so these are the main points which has to cover your script. Another thing is the things which you have to tell in your speech. It should not be a routine kind of thing which everybody says. Think of something innovative, and think different than others. Don't copy from others. Think innovatively. Do a lot of research. You should tell people something which they don't know. If you keep on repeating what other leaders or other people have told, perhaps the audience might not catch your interest. So try to find out those things which nobody knows. Definitely the audience will be compelled to listen, because they will be more interested in listening to new things, something which nobody knows. It will catch their interest, and definitely they are going to listen to you for a longer time. That is number one. That is number three. So the script is very important, and end of the script should be again some very strong caption, or some slogan, or some kind of a very strong closing statement. Like, it should actually keep the crowd totally overwhelmed, or it should create a big impact on them, on their mindset. They should remember you for a very, very long time. That should be your goal. Now your script is ready, so, and you have practiced it. How can you practice it? There are two ways. Give it you can practice it at home. Maybe you can just do some practice test, like you can just read out, just speak in front of your friends, family couple of times. They might give some valuable suggestions. You can just change it and you fine tune it, and make the script even more beautiful. You can take suggestions from some very good advisors who have got good knowledge about the subject, and make it into bullet points. And the essay, if you can't take the entire sheet along with you, take another small paper and only write the bullet points, what all point you have to cover. Just a small piece of paper, just put the bullet points and keep it ready with you. And if there is no one who is ready to hear to you, and if you're alone, the best way is to practice before the mirror. It may sound strange, but that really helps. If you practice before the mirror, consciously you know that in front of you there's a mirror, but subconsciously you'll feel that there is some other person who is listening to you. That is no one but your reflection. So that enhances your confidence level. So these kind of things should be practiced one day before the program where you have to deliver your speech. And second thing, you should go with your best attire, best dress. Dressing is very important, grooming, and you should actually at least spend 15 to 20 minutes on getting dressed and grooming and all. You should look good. Once you are aware that you are looking good, your confidence levels will be very high. Reach early there and see the ambience. Be seated at a comfortable place, and when they call your name, and when you are going from your chair to the dais, just close your eyes and think about all the best things that have happened in your life in the past. Maybe it could be from childhood, where you went on the stage and took a prize, or in the college where when you had given a speech and everybody had applauded and given you a very good they had given a lot of credit, and they really liked your whatever you have spoken. Or in a dance program if you have done in the past, or all kinds of achievements, all kinds of praise what you received that made you feel proud and happy all these years. Just imagine and just think about all those wonderful moments which give you a lot of confidence, because you feel that I did that, I did all those things, and I got so much of fame, so much of happiness. It was me who did that. That gave me so much of name, fame, and confidence. So you go with all those positive feelings. Generally, the feelings while we are walking towards the stage are generally, if you feel that so many people are there, can I speak nicely? Will there be any issue? Will people ridicule me? Will people make jokes of me? Will I be able to speak in front of such a big crowd? So these are the negative thinking which generally occurs, naturally occurs. But you should stop thinking about regarding these things, and you should think highly positive about yourself. Think about all the best things that you have undergone in your life, all the achievements, all the accolades, all the glory, all the fame, all the wonderful compliments that you got. All these things in those few minutes you should recollect, and you should walk step by step on the stage. Every step should remember the best incidents that happened in your life. And once you go on the stage, just stand there, take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it 2-3 times, and all your nervousness, or if there is any anxiety, all this will come down, and you'll feel more comfortable. Don't be very stiff. Be relaxed, topa with. And one good thing what you can do is, whenever you go on stage, your body language should be, you should hold your hands tight, so that whatever fear is there, it will go away from your system. If you hold your hands tight, some kind of current passes in your body. It gives energy, and your confidence levels enhance. Just imagine, just for an example's sake, small children, when they cry, what do? They go and they catch hold of their mother or father or sister or somebody when they have some fear. Do you know why do they do that? They do that because they get a lot of solace, a lot of comfort, and they get a lot of confidence, some kind of energy, and they get that fear will go away. But now, since you are on stage and you can't hold anybody, what you can do is you can hold your hand. This gives you a lot of energy and a lot of power. The current will flow, and when you speak, open your hands, make movements, and once you are on stage, just say hi, look at everyone and say address. All the people in the audience should feel that you are speaking to him or her. That kind of a body language you should have to do on the stage. Look at everyone when you are speaking, like a seesaw moment, like this. From there, don't leave any corner. Look into the eye of each and every person in the audience. Raise your hand. Start with a very good slogan or a joke or some caption, strong caption. Speak aloud, so that everyone can hear you properly. Wave your hand whenever required. Draw attention, and then deliver your speech composed with a loud voice, and preferably don't read out anything. Doesn't look good for a orator. You should remember everything, whatever you have to speak. As I told you, that keep that small paper where you had written the bullet points. Just whenever required, if you feel that you have missed something, just have a look at it, and once you see that point, you can recollect and you can speak about that. Anytime while you are speaking, if you have missed something, don't keep thinking about that. Just continue. Maybe in the flow you will remember that, and you can prepare. You can tell it later. But don't stop anywhere. And one more important thing, for first timers who are beginners and who have this phobia and who are really afraid, just in the audience, look for people whom you personally know, your friends or anybody. Who could be your close friends, your relatives, or anyone. Just look at them and start speaking, because if you look at the entire crowd, perhaps you may feel a little bit shy, or a little bit you may feel the fear might come up. So look at people whom you know first when you start your speech, and tell them beforehand that whenever I look at you, just nod your head. Tell this to your friend or relative, whoever is there in the audience. So when you are speaking, and when the other person nods their head, your confidence is boosted and you can speak for a longer time. And second thing, always remember that there should be a story in your speech. There should be connectivity. Do not get lost in your speech on one point and take a lot of time on one particular topic. Perhaps you might have limited time, and there are other speakers also. So just stick to your time frame, cover all the points, and ensure that your main message is conveyed properly. And do not forget, whenever in the beginning of the speech, do not forget to mention the names of the people who are on the dais. It is a professional courtesy that you address the people on the dais first, and then you start your speech. And other thing, and second thing is, ask questions to the crowd. Whenever involve the crowd, it should be interactive. It should not be a one-man show where only one person speaks and he speaks and he goes away. That will become a little bit boring kind of a session. So try to ask questions whenever you get a chance about anything. Questions like, do you know? Are you sure? Do you like it? Will you do it? All these kind of different questions, open-ended questions you can ask. You can ask, or if somebody wants to answer, encourage the audience to participate while you're speaking. So make that public involvement in your speech, and you bring a lot of energy and enthusiasm while you're speaking. It should be no way you should your energy should never fall down. It should be in the same pace from the starting till the end. The energy, if it is 100% in the beginning, it should remain 100% even till the end. People should never feel that you have become tired speaking, and don't swallow the lines at the end. I mean to say, speak the complete sentence clearly and properly. Sometimes some people, they start the sentence with lot of vigor and enthusiasm, but that sentence fades away in the end. That shouldn't happen. So you have to complete the speech in totality, so that everybody clearly understands what you are speaking. Okay, and lastly, end the speech with a very strong caption, slogan, and thank everyone who have given you this opportunity. And I'm sure if you practice this, you can be a very good orator. And I'm telling you one thing, only the first time you will have this phobia of speaking on the stage. After that, once you do it, that fear will go away. The more you do it, the more it will go away. And after few sessions like these, fear will no more remain in your system. You will be a fantastic orator. Even when I started lecturing, I had this phobia. I used to get panicky, and sometimes my legs used to tremble. I used to sweat a lot. I was very afraid. But after a series of series of speeches which I gave on stage, I addressed around 2,000-3,000 people also. The fear is gone now. Now even if 1 lakh or 2 lakh people are in front of me, there is no tension, there is no fear, because I know the formula how to give a speech. I follow all those things which I have told you right now, and definitely it has helped me a lot, and it has helped others a lot also, using all these techniques, and they all have become very good orators now. So the first thing is, let me just recap. The first thing is, your script should be very good, very informative, very innovative, and there should be so many things which people don't know. And start your the starting of the speech should be very, very catchy, very different, and very impactful. It should catch the audience attention. And while you're going on stage, think about all the positive things, all the best things in your life, what have happened to you, and with that confidence, with that enthusiasm, walk on the stage and walk erect, walk like a lion, go face the people, smile at them, look into everyone's eyes, and when you start talking, look at people whom you know. That enhances your confidence, and then continue your speech systematically. Do not miss any points, cover all the points. Let it be small and sweet, but as a beginner, let the speech not be very big and cumbersome. Let the speech be reasonably, maybe 10-15 minutes, that's fine, but it should be very impactful and powerful. So cover all those points, and end of the speech, make a startling statement, something which will pull the crowd, something which will make the crowd remember you, and then involve the crowd, ask them questions, make them repeat after you, something which you want them to say. So do so many different things which will make people remember you, and end of the speech, again say thank everyone, and I think practice all these things, and I'm sure you can be a very good speaker. Thanks.